clamped and the hamster there for you guys. Welcome to episode 15 of Learn That Solo. We're going to have a look at First Strike is Deadly by Testament. Let's take a look. Alright, let's have a look at the first section. We're going to start off with this little phrase. It's the same thing twice. I'm doing a hammer on from 7 to 9 on the third string, and then 7 to 8 on the second, and then I resolve that on 9 of the third with a light vibrato. And again. So 2 of those. And the third time we do something a little bit different. So I've got the 7-9, 7-8 thing going on the second and the third string again. I do a big bend on 10 of the second, bring it down, and pull off to 8, sort of go. Then I do a pull off, I hit 10 again, so it'll go, hit 10 again, then pull off to the 8, and then I hammer from 7 to 8 on the second string, so I go. So that last group goes. And then that'll resolve on 9 of the third. Sort of go. Okay, let's have a look at the second section. It's a pretty fast run at the start of that. It's not too ridiculous. Let's take it slowly. It starts on the beat, so it'll go. We're doing a hammer on from 7 to 8 on the first into a pull off. So 7 to 8 to 7 again. And then I go to pinky on 10 of the string above. And then I go back down to 7 of the first, and then do a pull off from 10 to 8 on the second string. So I go, and it'll go from the next bit. So let's do that part. I'm going 10, 8, 7, and then hammering back to 8, and then pulling off to 7. So I go. Then I resolve that phrase on 9 of the third string. So I go. So slow that down again. After I hit that 9 of the third string, I go back down to the pointer on 7 of the second string, and then do a bend on 9 of the third string, sort of go. So after I do that bend, I go in and out from 9, and then pull off to 7, and then hit 9 again, just as a regular note. So once again. And there's just a little bluesy thing at the end. So I slide in, not from anywhere specific, 7's fine, 7 to 9 on the fourth. Then I go to 7 of the third string. Then I do a pull off from 9 to 7 and slide to 5 on the fourth string. All together. Then I do a pull off from 7 to 5 on the fifth string. And then I slide that 5 over back to 7, sort of go. This next section is relatively shreddy. We're going to start off with going, just having that quick triplet, and then it goes. So we're going to slow it down and put it into chunks, sort of go. The next bit goes 13, 12, 10 on the first string, and then I go 12, 10, and then I go 13, 12 on the second string. Okay, the next bit goes. Let's slow that down. I'm going 13, 12, 10 on the second, and then 12, 10 again, and then I go 12, 10 on the third string. So I'll try just that second group. Now I'll put it with the first couple of chunks. Next bit goes. Let's slow that down. I'm going 12, 10, 9, and then 10, 9, 7, and then ending that on 9. Let's put all those little chunks now together. Nice and fun, and then the second half goes. So I want to start that back on 9 again, but this time I use my pointer so I can get this. I think the last phrase, yeah, I'm ending on my ring finger, so I want to get the pointer finger to sort of get myself ready for that phrase that follows it. So after I finish on the ring, I start on the pointer and I go from 9 to 12, and then it goes 12, 10, 9. So, and then I go 10, 9, 7, and then 9, 7, 5, and then 7, 5, 4, and then resolve that on 5. Sort of go. So I'll play the whole section now. Okay, let's have a look at the fourth section. Let's have a look at the start of that. Now the cool thing about this run is that I'm not using the ring finger, and the whole time I'm just going pointer, middle pinky, pointer, middle pinky, pointer, middle pinky, etc. And just changing strings. So let's have a look at that slowly. I'm going 4, 5 on the third string, and then going to the pinky on 7 of the string above. And then I do the same finger again, but this time my middle finger's on the string above. So I'm going 4, and then 5, 7 on the 4th. Sort of go. And the same kind of idea here. I'm going 3, 5 on the 4th string, and then 7 of the string above, and then 3, and then 5, 7 on the 5th string. Sort of go. Let's put those ideas back to back. Okay, the bit that follows that goes. You guessed it, a similar idea. So I'm going 3, 5 on the 5th, and then 7 of the string above, and then 3 on the 5th, and then 5, 7 on the 6th string. So it goes. And then that whole idea, the whole little phrase ends on 6, on 4th fret of the 6th string. So it'll go. Little groovy, and then the little kind of arpeggio-y thing that ends that is. So I've got kind of the same shapes twice. I'm going open to start, and then it goes 4, 7 on the 6th string, 5, 7 on the 5th, 6, 9 on the 4th string, and then 7, 9 on the 3rd. Got a bit of a dominant 7th vibe. Okay, this next section has a lot of arpeggios, but really, for the most part of it, it's only 2 shapes. The minor shape, and then the major shape. And the major shape basically goes over, I think, about 5 different chords, and it's just the same shape in a different position. So let's have a look at the first one, the A minor. It goes. So I'll slow that down. I'm going from 12 of the 5th string. I'm going 12 and going down a string every time. 12, 10, 9, 10, and then on the 1st string, I go 8, 12. And I go back to 8 on the 1st string, and then I go up to 10 of the 2nd string. So all together. Let's have a look at the F major arpeggio that follows that. Once again, we're going to be moving down 1 string at a time, and then just hitting a couple of notes on the 1st string. So this one goes 8, 7, 5, 6, 5 on the 1st, and then we go 8. Then I reverse to 5 of the 1st, and then end that on 6 of the 2nd. Okay, and then I move my F major shape over to G major. We're just going to do exactly the same idea. Okay, and then we go up to C major, which is from 15. Again, all the same shape. Nice and easy. And I go all the way up to F, which starts from, well, that's 20. So the pinky's on 20 of the 5th. And then I go to B flat, from 13 of the 5th string. So we got F, G, C, higher F, B flat, and now the last bit is a little bit different. I think it's an E7 or just an E arpeggio situation. I'm starting from 16 of the 3rd string. I'm going 16, 17, and then 16 of the 1st from the 3rd string. I end that on 19, and I do a lower inversion of that arpeggio. And this one goes from the 3rd string, I go 13 of the 3rd, and then a flat finger across the first two. So I go 13, 12, 12, and then that ends on 16. And the last little bit of that goes. So I'm going from 14 of the 4th now. I'm going 14, 13 of the 3rd, and then 12 of the 2nd. And there's just a little run at the end of that. So I hit 17, and then I hit 15, 13 on the 2nd string. Let's have a look at that final E arpeggio one more time. Let's have a look at the outro now. Second half of it's basically that up the octave. So let's have a look at that one. I'm going 14, 16, 17, and then reversing. And then I go to 15 of the string above. Pretending I'm 15 of the 4th. And then I do the same idea. I go 12, 14, 16, and then reverse it. And that ends on 14 of the string above. And the last one's a little bit different. I go 10, 12, 14. And I go right back to the pointer. So this is where it gets a bit different. So 14, 10 of the 3rd, and then go 14, 12 on the string above. The next bit goes 9, 10. Then I begin these little trills. So I'm going from 9 to 10 on the 3rd, 9 to 10 on the 2nd string, and then 7 to 8 on the 1st. So we go. And we want to take that up the octave and do pretty much the same thing. So we're going 17, 19, 20 and reversing, ending on 18 of the 2nd string, and then from 15 of the 1st, we go 15, 17, 19, reverse it, and then hit 17 of the string above. And then the last little bit goes 13, 15, 17, and then straight back to 13. And then it'll go 17, 15 on the 2nd. Okay, at the end of that goes, we go 12, 13 on the 1st string, and then we do the weird trilly thing again. I'm going 12, 13 on the 2nd string, 12, 13 on the 1st, and then 16 to 17, and then we resolve that on 20, and hold that for a while. And that's it, that's the first strike, is Deadly Solo. Sorry that was so long, it is an epic piece of music. If you guys have any comments or requests, please let me know. I'll see you guys soon. Catch it.
Here we go.